Where do I sign on?
Joan Ferguson.
That's right.
Welcome to Wentworth. I'm Meg Morris.
Pleased to meet you.
Well, if you'd like to sign here, I'll take you through.
Yes. I must say the place looks quite impressive from the outside. Not quite what I've been used to.
You've worked in prisons before?
Oh, yes, for many years, interstate.
Well, I'm afraid the guided tour is going to have to wait. We've got a cell search on.
Joan Ferguson, this is our Deputy Governor, Mrs. Colleen Powell.
Mrs. Powell?
You do. We'll show you the run of the place after the search is completed.
Yes, well, I've studied your routine procedures, of course. It's only the prison layout I'm not familiar with. Oh, and of course the prisoners, but then I find they're the same all over. It's only the faces that change.
Yes, right. Well, let's get going. You're not expected to take part in the search, but it'll give you a chance to see some of our faces while you observe.
Well, I don't mind getting straight into it. What are we looking for?
Illicit liquor, and possibly the still that made it.
Why do they keep having these cell searches? I'm sick of it.
Well, none of us are laughing, but you'd think grown people could find a better way to spend their time, wouldn't you?
Bloody screws are all warped.
What was that, Latham?
Oh, nothing, sir.
You could cut all this short, B.
How could I do that, Mr. Faulkner?
We found the booze you had hidden in the laundry. No, you don't have to dob anyone in. Just tell us where the rest of it is.
And how would I know that? Mind you, wouldn't be the first time a screw had smuggled a bottle of booze in here, would it? Have you thought of that?
Okay, that's the way you want to play it.
Here's a trier.
He's a bastard.
You lay off, Faulkner. He's done us a few good turns. For a screw, he's not all bad.
I'll try to remember.
You do that?
Shut up, Smith.
Bloody hell, will you have a look at this?
Oh, I hope looks so deceiving.
And that goes for everyone. Now just shut up unless you're looking for a charge.
Seem to have a few smart prisoners.
They need pulling into line at times.
Searchers always make them a bit restless.
Of course. So, mind if I join in?
If you like.
Well, I'm on salary. Might as well earn it.
I don't imagine we'll find anything in Latham's cell.
No, she's only been here the day.
Oh, first time?
Oh, not Latham. This is a second home.
Well, let's see if she knows any of the old tricks. I thought so.
Well,
I think you're going to fit in quite well here. Joan Ferguson, our governor, Mrs. Davidson.
Pleased to meet you, Governor.
Welcome to Wentworth, Miss Ferguson.
Glad to be here.
I must admit I was a little worried. The department usually sends us new recruits and we have to train them. But I can see from your file that I shouldn't have worried.
I hope not.
Actually, Joan came through this morning's cell search with flying colours.
Good. Was anything found?
Nothing unexpected, apart from a hollow heel in one of Latham's shoes. Empty, unfortunately.
Really? Old habits seem to die hard with Latham. Would you arrange for her to see me later this morning?
Certainly.
No, I think we should give Miss Ferguson time to settle in after being rushed into the thick of things.
Thank you. I have just a few things to put away.
I've rostered you on reception duty after that.
Oh, good. Give me a chance to go through the files. Let me know who I'm dealing with. Pleasure to meet you, Governor.
Well, I think she's going to lighten the workload.
Her report from Queensland was excellent and the department is very pleased with her. I think she'll prove quite an asset to us.
Don't they employ maids in Wentworth?
no, I'm the nearest you'll find here today. I've cleaned out a locker for you.
Oh, thank you, Mrs. Morris.
Some of us arranged to bring in our civvies if we want to go out after work.
Oh, I don't go for socialising very much, but I can understand the need for some people to unwind.
Yes.
What's the discipline like here?
Well, officers or prisoners?
Oh, prisoners, of course. I noticed a few of them almost stepping over the line today.
Well, at times they like to assert themselves, but generally speaking, they're well behaved. Of course, there's the usual pecking order, but you'd be used to that, I suppose.
Yes. I was going to ask, is there, only one bull in the yard? Top dog. Is there only one?
Oh, yes. Well, she's been through some shaky periods, but Smith always comes out on top. Well, I'd better leave you, I suppose.
There you are, Julie. How's it going, Joan? Make good reading?
Well, not bad. You've got quite a record here. 11 escapes last year, 1 suicide, the murder of a visitor, and a riot in which you were held hostage.
You have been doing your homework.
Yes, well, I like to know what makes a place tick. Which prisoner's file would you recommend for close study?
Well, that's easy. B. Smith's at the centre of most things in Wentworth.
Ah, yes. Smith. Well, I better start with her. Now, I'll read about our famous top dog whilst I'm at lunch. Mrs. Morris?
I've got a keen one there.
How do you mean?
She's reading files during her lunch break.
Oh, dear. We'll have to smarten up our footwork, won't we? Get me Brenda Latham on that number, please, Julie.
Oh, what's going on then?
Well, shut up. We're trying to listen.
Well, are they out of the stalls yet or not?
Just about.
How much you got riding, Doreen?
$1.
On what?
Same as you.
Well, don't blame me if it loses. I've got no interest in it.
Oh, here it comes.
They're ready now for the Oakland's handicap, waiting on starters' orders. Ready? Racing and June Echo got away to a good start.
Good afternoon. Nice to see you all so busy.
Yeah, there's always something to do.
Good. I'm Officer Ferguson. You're seeing a lot of me from now on. Where's B. Smith?
She went to see the governor.
I understand she's top dog amongst you prisoners. How did she earn that privilege?
I don't know.
Strange. Everybody else seems to know all about the famous B. Smith, except the people who work with her.
Why don't you ask me? I know all about her.
Smith?
That's right. So what?
Just getting my bearings.
I don't think we've been introduced.
Your friends will tell you who I am. Just hold it right there. Why aren't you at work?
I just want to find out about my little girl's visit.
You have to settle on the book, you mean? I'm not stupid.
What are you talking about?
Well, the race is over, and the bookie's runner starts running.
For God's sake, it's got nothing to do with the bloody book. I just want to know about my visit.
So you said.
I have got a right to know.
Don't you quote your rights to me in that tone.
What's the problem?
No problem.
Mrs. Morris, what's happened to my visit then?
I really don't know, Chrissy. Your sister-in-law seemed quite happy about it when I spoke to her.
Well, where the hell is she
Well,
then?
there's no need to get upset about it. I'll phone her back and see what I can do.
Thanks.
You finished with her, Miss Ferguson?
Yes, you seem to have solved that quite well, I think.
Right, go back to work, Chrissy, and I'll let you know. She's upset about her child.
Of course. Who wouldn't be?
Oh, hi, Dora. And how's the happy little washerwoman this afternoon?
Wish that was all I was today.
You and me both.
Some of the women are asking for their money.
Oh, bloody hell, they can't wait, can they? First bloody race and they clean me out.
Yeah, well, that's the luck of the game, isn't it?
You got the money, haven't you?
Only just. I should pay shorter odds on a horse like that with everybody backing it.
Oh, come on, you gotta be kidding. You don't give them starting prices, they're gonna skin you alive.
Well, next time you get the bright idea of selling everybody in the same horse, do it with your own money.
Well, it wasn't my fault. They were all following Chrissy.
Someone sure as hell jinxed me. Look, here's the payout list.
You pay out everybody.
Of course I do. I'm paying you enough, aren't I? You might as well earn it. And don't bugger up the payout.
Gotta hand it to you, Faye. Anyone else would be really upset about losing that much money.
It's not my bloody fault. She's quite happy while they're losing. Now, of course, if they're winning, she's blaming me. She says I'm jinxing it.
Where are you off to, Burns?
I was just taking the dirty linen to the laundry.
My name is Miss Ferguson, And you will stand up straight when you speak to me.
Sorry, Miss Ferguson.
Are you now? Seems to be a lot of wasted effort collecting this dirty linen.
What do you mean?
Well, the basket is only quarter full. You could collect more and make less trips. So I must ask you, Burns, what it is you're really doing wandering around the corridors.
Well, I already told...
Get over against that wall. Put your arms up. Keep them there.
I haven't done anything.
Shut up. Put your arms down.
Can I go now?
No.